Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Yep, I remember. Alright, I think I'm gonna speak a little less tonight. Partly because I don't know, and partly because I want to eat this. Oh. So that way, right? Very interesting. I don't remember using this. Yeah. Maybe battle axe is slightly better, but it looks cooler, I think. And it has 10 stamina. How many more? 4 more. Hello. Sorry. Alright, got all of them. Uganda, where is he? Okay. Okay. It's a strange stone here. Oh,
Look at that! A Stuart armor! Hey. I need help.
What is it?
Our guild's emblem was a golden arrowhead. I hid it in a cave before the battle.
And now?
The damned goblins have made themselves at home here, including the cave where I hid it. Can you retrieve it for me?
they're not a very good guild, are they? Ah, yeah.
Seems like your guild hasn't been in the best condition lately.
The guild ceased to exist. Our Grand Master Kraglin is missing. Some of us fled west after the battle began. Most of them joined Lord Gawain in the war. So far, nobody's returned.
Is this a joke? Garland is at the battlefield, I know. And they immediately gave up. I think this must be the worst guild ever.
Is this the way to the castle?
No, simply follow the road to the south through the Gorge of the Penitents.
Gorge of the Penitents? That's a funny name.
Lord Gawain stews his prisoners in cages there until they start regretting their deeds. Not a place one would want to end up.
Ah,
I met Kraglin. He's alive.
Really? Where is he?
He's been looking for the survivors on the battlefield.
Finally, some good news. Thanks.
The goblins are slowly getting on my nerves.
They've been breeding like rabbits since the war. You'll hardly find a cave without these damned creatures anymore. Even if you do, just be careful that nothing worse lurks in there.
how are they breeding? How are goblins breeding? Or how do goblins breed? And what is that? Is it a moose or a centaur? No, it's a moose.
I'll bring you the golden arrowhead. Just tell me how to find the goblin cave.
Close by, to the east.
Oh. Alright. Ring of Stone Skin. This ring is very popular with adventurers as it also protects against midges. What is it, midgets? Lice and fleas. 20 health, 20 armor, 15 stamina. Yeah. Motherfucker! I haven't seen wolves and goblins together since I think the first Age of Wonders game. I wonder if I leave it, will it stop automatically or not? Lots of pharaohs. An eggplant. I haven't eaten an eggplant in a while. Oh. I still don't remember what they remind me of. The small ones. It's a big wolf. Reminds me a bit of a... not Oblivion. More like Fallout 3. New bracers. 15 health, 10 armor, 2 health. Yeah, not even close. Oh yeah, wait. What's the one for the night? Ooh, sausage. Nice. Let's see how this works, right? Don't know how I feel about this. $45 armor, that's good. Not as good as the one I have, but still. There it is. Golden arrowhead. And the barbarian sword. Ooh. Let's have a look. Oh. It's a badass, isn't it? What is the other one? Wait. Nah, let's get the extra armor. I mean, if we are using armor anyways, shield, might as well get the better one. This is the exit, right? Yeah. I like how it doesn't have any loading screens.
Look at that! A Stuart armor! I don't want to sound pushy, but have you got the arrowhead?
Here, the golden arrowhead.
Splendid! That's it indeed! Maybe there's still hope for our guild after all.
No, there is
It'll
not.
be fine.
I'd like to believe that.
That's because you're an idiot.
Hey,
vault!
Open the gate!
No way, stranger. Nobody enters without the Castellan's permission.
I spoke with Gilthor. I was to bring Doran back from the battlefield. And so I have. He's on his way now.
Oh yes, the Castellan mentioned this. Forgive my being rude. Ever since Lord Gawain was imprisoned, we've been very careful here.
What did you say? Lord Gawain is in prison? The lord of the castle?
Haven't you heard? Orcs kidnapped him.
How did that happen?
You should talk to Welgard the blacksmith. He can tell you the whole story.
The
Open the
blacksmith?
gate then.
Of course. Get inside.
You know what? I think 2 walls have better story,
Master!
better dialogue.
What are you looking at, lad?
The Silver Lake archives. They're in the castle, right?
No, outside, in Silver Lake. You can swim, can't you?
Listen,
Just joking, lad. Sure, the archives are here. Ask the Castellan.
where can I find Gilthor?
The Castellan? In the Citadel. Just go up the stairs.
Are you a blacksmith?
Smart, lad. I'm impressed. Certainly I'm a blacksmith. In fact, the best you'll meet between Stuart and Satarif. For years in the service of the Barony of Silver Lake and his lordship.
His lordship has some problems, or so I've heard.
By my anvil, lad, you got that right. The Orcs snatched and abducted him. It's a bloody disgrace.
But weren't the Orcs supposed to be friendly?
We used to think so. For years, the slackers hung around their caves, quiet as mice. Until Erhag came. Erhag and his cronies.
Erhag.
What do you know about Erhag?
Erhag is an Orc warrior from Mirtana. He turned up with his gang and wanted to whip the lazy tribe into shape. But our lord wouldn't have any of that. So he bunged Erhag into the Gorge of the Penitents.
That went well.
What happened to Erhag?
After a couple of months, Lord Gawain put mercy before justice and had Erhag released. It was a stupid thing to do, as we now know. Erhag should never have left his cage again.
What did Erhag do?
Everything was quiet for a long time. Then our lord was dragged into the battle. As soon as he had left the castle, Erhag turned up at the gates, with his whole gang in tow.
What was it the Orcs wanted here?
To capture the castle, lad, and what else? By my anvil, we showed 'em how people from the Silver Lake can fight. Bunch of lousy Orcs couldn't dream of capturing our castle.
And how did they capture Gawain then?
Our lord was on his way back from the battlefield. A few men were with him, and all of them were tired and weak. We couldn't do anything. Right before our eyes, Lord Gawain was surrounded and overpowered.
Why does nobody do anything to save the Lord?
Lad, look around. What do you see? Weaklings, wounded, and women. Who'd march out and attack the Orcs?
You.
Me? I make weapons, but I don't wield them.
That's fine.
The Gorge of the Penitents is some kind of a prison, isn't it?
That is correct, lad. That's where troublemakers end up.
I'd like to see what you have to offer.
Alright. So you can buy them again here if you change your mind or just want to try something. I like that. I like that. They're not very expensive. So you can, you know, try them. Excuse me. Suddenly I'm very tired. Wow, what's wrong with me? Excuse me, let's sell everything that we have that we don't need. What's wrong with me? 1 second. Suddenly I'm very tired. Like exhausted. I think I'm gonna blame the rain. Sounds so relaxing. Let's sell stuff. 231, 34, plus 25 stamina. I don't care. Sell it. Sell it. Okay, I'll keep this only because I cannot be sold. Sell it. Keep it for now. Keep it for now. So, what's the difference? Only the 4 more power. Let's keep it for now and we'll see. Same with this. Keep it for now and then we'll see. Okay, let me get some tea. Yeah, I know it says Pepsi, but it's actually tea. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Is that Gilda or
Greetings,
whatever?
young man.
Gunda.
Please don't forget about the healing nuts. The wounded here can't wait much longer.
So you on these nuts?
The archive should be in here.
Archives? You mean the basement, perhaps? The one with loads of books? One may enter with the Baron's permission only.
Have you seen Gilthor?
The Castellan is in the Citadel, upstairs by the fireplace.
I'd like to look at your goods.
Shit. I didn't check what the blacksmith was selling, did I? Yeah, I forgot about it. Ooh, Rune of Tremors. This rune inflicts damage against all nearby enemies and knocks them down if they are human. Got some nuts for you. Here, take them. Oh, please tell me I can say a screenshot, I mean.
Got some nuts for you. Here, take them.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can prepare more healing salve. Wonderful.
Sure thing.
Can you use this recipe? I found it in the castle.
What are you doing here?
I traveled between Tushu and Stuart, but the Orcs tried to attack me, and I was forced to run back to the castle. Now I'm waiting for someone to teach them a lesson.
The Orcs are agitating.
I've known them for years, and they've always been friendly. They buy mead from me from time to time. A couple of months ago, however, they started becoming more aggressive. The assault a few days ago was a sad escalation.
I don't think she knows what however means.
Tell me about the assault.
I was on the road to Tushu with my cart when they charged from the forest. 4 or 5 orcs, holding a club in one hand and a bottle of booze in the other. They were swaying and tripping over their legs and bawling attack. Then I noticed another group down the road before me.
I turned my cart and returned to the castle. One drunken orc is ridiculous, but a bunch of them are dangerous.
What happened to her voice?
What are you going to do now?
I'll do my best to help people here. Once the region is safe again, I'll return to my business.
It's not the first time that this happens, right? Yeah. I don't remember who it was, but it was a man on the... Not the tutorial island, but the next one. This one. Let's have a look at the guy. Who is he? Let's see what he's selling.
I'd like to see what you have to offer.
Oh, I did check them, but he had nothing good. Yeah, never mind. Wow, that's bad. Okay. So, just in case. Before we go there, let's have a look around. Oh, level up. I think we are level 13 now anyway, right? Yeah. Nice. And we reach some maximum discipline. Excuse me. I just know what's going on. Why do I feel so tired? Checking if anything gives me health regeneration, but it doesn't. I guess I'll go for vigor.
Oh, look at that! That fella really knows his business.
Sounds like a fat bastard.
Oh, look at that! That fella really knows his business.
What you're talking about? Or who you're talking to? Huh.
Oh, look at that! That fella really knows his business.
This castle reminds me of the castle in I don't remember the name. I played another RPG last year. Yeah. It was a first person tile based RPG. And there is the final boss, but the final boss was bullshit. You know, I wouldn't say no to some good sausage.
Oh, congratulations!
Okay.
Oh, congratulations!
Having real problems looking now.
Salute.
Oh, look at that! That fella really knows his business.
It's kind of funny.
Ah, my shoulder. Yes? Ah, my shoulder. Yes? Oh, my shoulders. What do you want?
What can you tell me about the battle?
War is never beautiful. But what happened in the Valley of Blood? I've never seen anything like that. A disaster. A damned disaster.
How did it turn out to be a disaster?
Lord Hagen's troops were outnumbering us, and we were caught up in a rearguard battle. So far, so good. Not a big deal. But all of a sudden, stones started falling from the sky like huge raindrops, and there was an ice-cold wind, as if Beliar himself had belched from the mountain. Panic and chaos ensued. Everyone ran for their lives.
Is it the first time we hear about stones actually falling from the sky? Wait, did the huge head fall from the sky? I thought it was part of not a statue, but you know, part of the rock or something.
Who caused the rock fall?
Surely it was the paladins playing with magic again. Still, their arrow flew in the wrong direction, for their casualties must have been higher than ours.
You mentioned something about magic. Tell me about it.
It was like this. One of the rocks had just shattered my shoulder and knocked me down. Then there was a sudden blow right next to me, and a huge skull crashed on the battlefield. A most hideous face. I staggered to my feet and just ran for it.
What happened to Lord Gawain?
Like I said, chaos reigned on the battlefield. Everyone ran for their lives. I haven't seen our lord since then.
So basically, so far, what we know is that most of these people are extremely cowards. But I'm fine with it. Let's have a look on the left side first.
We should be safe here. It's a beautiful room.
It's you. Have you brought Duran back?
I didn't take him by the hand, but I got the standard for him, and he promised to return to the castle.
That's good news. So what was it you wanted to ask me? What can I do to thank you?
I wish to browse the archives in your castle.
Access to the archives is granted solely by Lord Gawain.
Surely you know how to open a door.
Without my lord's permission, my hands are tied.
What now?
You might already have heard that our lord's in an awkward position. The Orcs captured him.
Yes, I know, a poor joke.
They overpowered him when he was returning from the battlefield, weak and wounded. We couldn't do anything to prevent it. If you help us free Lord Gawain...
I've heard enough. Where are those Orc bastards?
They live in a cave, south from the castle.
Either I return with Gawain, or you'll never see me again.
To pass the bridge to the Orcs' territory, you need a password for the Watch, which is nothing is as gold as silver honor.
relaxes me too much, I think. Seriously, it's so difficult to stay awake. Right. Wait. I'll leave the silver logs for later. Find him.
None shall pass. Go back.
Click.
Nothing is as gold as silver honor.
How do you? Oh well, you may pass. If you're crazy enough.
Crazy enough? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'd only set out south to fight a small army. It's really dangerous out there.
I'm a small army myself.
Big head.
Oh, sometimes the dialogue is awful and sometimes it's funny. Oh, this is beautiful. Sorry, I need to, now that I can save. It's beautiful, just beautiful. That's something. That was fun. Finally, some sunlight. Too sure. I don't know where I'm going. Orcs, okay, so I'm not going there. Wait, what did he say he was? It was? The Orcs Tower, so that must be it. Have I fought any orcs? No, I don't think so. Is that human or? Hello? Are you friendly or not? Orc spiked mace. Let's have a look. This iron mace was crafted in Silver Lake Castle and especially developed for trade with the Orcs. In peaceful times, a clever blacksmith by the name of Wellguard had the idea of asking the Silver Orcs for the dream weapon. Okay. Oh, two! I thought it was one. Ursul the city. I thought it said Ursul the city. Okay. Moon bracers. Yeah. Cruz Casa, what's that? Civilization of the Northland Orcs is far more advanced than their cousins in the southern islands. In the time of Robert II, they even managed to conquer a large part of Mirtana. Not very good weapons, but I guess they'll do. The music made me think that I was... Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's go up here. Woodcutter's Veil. Shit. Let's get up.
What do you want? This is Orcs land. Here, Shurok lives. Be gone!
Turok sounds a bit like a Vulcan name. Oh man, I'm not well, am I?
I'll go away again soon. I'm just looking for a book.
A book? Oh, that. That's a nice thing. Good for dirty deals. Pleasant.
Dirty deals? What kind of dirty deals?
There are clean deals and dirty deals. The human book is good for dirty deals. Smooth.
Clean, dirty, either way is fine, isn't it? Give me the book, or you'll learn about a red deal.
No, Shurok wants book.
Then Shurok will get his ass kicked.
Arcania Gothic! What's all this? Take the thing, the book, away with it! Leave me in peace!
Why all the fuss then? Oh, my God, it stinks to high heaven.
So can I go inside? Yeah. Oh. Bloody bracers are protection made from the carapace of a bloodfly with minor runes of wrath. This looks good. Civil 10 armor. No. I prefer mine. Anyway, thanks for the whatever. Okay, so you got... Yeah. Look at them, look at... Is it because of the distance? Yeah, at this distance, they look so choppy. But as soon as we go near them... I'm pretty sure this was done on purpose, this is not a... Insignia of the duelist. Looks good. So earlier tonight I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife for the first time. Good movie, I enjoyed it. Not as good as the original Ghostbusters. I almost said Turbo Car. But still, good movie. And many times better than the 2016 version. What a terrible movie that was. Mostly for how boring it was. Ugh. I'm pretty sure I've been to a similar place in my life. I remember there was a hut or something to the left. Where is this gone? Too soon. You know what, let's go this way. You know what? Forget it. Let's go up there. Yep, that way. Orc caves. Okay.
Halt! Nobody gets inside. Gate closed.
Open the gate. I need to speak with Erhag.
Gate stays closed. Erhag inside, you outside. I'm in the middle.
We're both down.
Are you a guard here or what?
Yes, nobody enters, nobody leaves.
Any idea why I shouldn't hit you in the face?
No, but gate stays closed.
Then I'll open the gate myself.
Gate closed from inside. Footman Derek, open when I say so.
Derek, footman? What do you mean?
King Erhard gave me footman, Derek. Ogbush calls, Derek hears.
Second. Trying to stay awake. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I cannot stay awake. It's really difficult. I like the game, so it's not that. I'm not... Well, in theory I'm not tired. Too tired, at least.
How can I make Derek open the gate?
Be nice to Ogbush. Bring Skaboos from Maylog.
Skaboos? Maylog? I don't get any of this.
Ogbush say slow. Skaboos is booze. Maylog is shaman. Maylog make Skaboos. Maylog not here. Ogbush without Skaboos.
I'll bring you the booze from Maylog and you'll tell Derek to open the gate, right?
You smart. Very smart. You have orc blood? A bit?
Orc blood my ass. Where's Maylog?
Fled, hiding, south. Look, behind river. South where north isn't. Understand?
I'll get your scarboos.
Okay. Ogboss seems to be open to bribery. If you can provide him with some of the liquor he calls caboose, that only Melok knows how to do. He let you into the Orc cave where Lord Gawain is held prisoners. Okay, I'm not sure I read that correctly, but... So, where is it? Okay, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. What is that? Nothing. Did he mention where I'm supposed to find him? Can you go there? the other way, the other way, the other way, the other way. Tell me I'm stuck here. Now, if you cannot get up, the game soon lets you go down. Good. Hello, little goblin. Easy. Wait. There was a sign for a woodcutter's hut or something, right? Outside the south of the castle. Oh, melon.
Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. What brings you to the wilds?
Friend? Have we met before?
All people are my friends, my friend. Until they prove me wrong.
I see. I'm on an errand for Gilthor. What are you doing here?
Waiting.
For what?
The road to Tushu. And for? Well, that's a secret.
You waiting for something mysterious? What's this mystery?
Ah, a mysterious mystery, my friend.
Right, I think I got it. Why are you here with an orc?
Melog is my friend. He shares his shelter, and I share my swampweed.
Malog is a shaman, isn't he?
That's right, my friend. He used to be a member of the Silver Lake tribe, but Urhag drove him away.
What do you know about Urhag?
Not much, except he's trying to turn a peaceful tribe into a bloodthirsty horde. He'd have much less work in the marshland.
Why?
The Bone Crusher tribe dwells there. But who knows? The Orcs in the swampland may be too savage even for Urhag.
Bone Crusher tribe? What kind of orcs are they?
Wild cannibals dwelling in the southern part of the marshland. But don't worry, my friend. It's quite far away from here.
Don't trust him.
You want to get to Tushu?
Yes, I live not far from Tushu, in the marshland. Yet the rockfall blocked the passage and, well, now I'm stuck here.
Can you tell me something about Tushu?
Tushu is a holy tree. It's dedicated to all three gods. Mages of all sorts live there.
Must be a bloody large tree then. Are you a mage too?
No, Tushu is surrounded by Blackwater, and Blackwater is surrounded by a swamp. I live in the swamp.
You live in the swamp?
Not far from the swampweed fields, my friend.
Blackwater? What's that?
A settlement. Even mages need to eat, which is why Tushu has attracted hunters, collectors, and traders of all sorts. So, over time, Blackwater was established. Now, all sorts of folks live there.
Blackwater? Sounds quite gloomy. Was it the mages who came up with the name?
No, the inhabitants had a vote on that. In the marshland, people are still free.
What's so special about swampweed?
It's medicine, my friend. Medicine good for the nerves.
Oh. Huh. Thought it was a prisoner.
Greets you.
Are you an orc shaman? Do you brew scarboos?
2 questions and 2 answers. Yes and yes. What do you want from me?
Listen, I need some scarboos.
Skaboos? Why do humans want that?
Gilthor, the Castellan of Silver Lake Castle, sends me. I'm to negotiate with Erhag about releasing Lord Gawain. Ogbosh won't let me into the orc camp unless I give him some scarboos.
We orcs have a saying. You eat my lice, and I eat yours.
Okay, what do you want?
You want to get into the orc camp. Ogbosh wants skaboos. You want skaboos, and I want Irig.
Irig?
Yes, the chieftain's son. He's disappeared, and I'm worried. Fetch him here, and I'll fix the skaboos for you.
Any idea where I should be looking for Irig?
I think he's been hiding from me. Why? I do not know. But I noticed smoke west of here.
Well then, I'll see if I can find Irig. You speak our language pretty well.
I'm a shaman. Before Erhag came, my tribe used to trade a lot with the humans in the north.
Why aren't you with your tribe?
Because of Erhag. A vicious orc he is, without a soul.
Erhag has no soul?
Erhag is no true orc. He comes from the north, from the far north. He's obsessed with war and power.
When did Erhag take over?
He was our guest, a good hunter. But on Chieftain Morig's name day, he challenged him. He claimed Morig was old and weak.
Challenged? Just like that?
Every year a warrior may challenge a chieftain, but there was no honor in that duel. First, Erhag broke Morig's arms right before our eyes, then his legs, and finally his neck.
I assume you usually don't fight to the death.
The fight is over when one of the fighters surrenders. Not like this. Not like this. Irig, Morig's son, wanted to kill Erhag afterwards. So I hit him in the head. Then I threw him over my shoulder and walked away.
I suppose you saved Eric's life this way?
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyways, Eric shouldn't have attacked the new chieftain. That's a taboo.
So the chieftain is untouchable. Right, now I'm confused. So what was it with Morig then?
No. Attacking a new chieftain is a taboo for many moons. Yet now the time's come. Eric can finally challenge Erhag. He'll avenge his father.
I understand.
Do you?
Erhag let you leave just like that?
Yes. Those who are banished are taboo. Until they return.
What are you going to do now?
Eric is the son of Morig. He'll defeat Erhag and we'll be free! Or Garungara!
There's a love triangle here, without the love. There's a triangle. Fucking point. Where did that come from? Came from northeast. I came from there. Oh, I'm confused. Where am I supposed to go? The northwest is... He said there was some fire from smoke from the west. Okay, let's go north and then we'll follow west.
You must be Eric.
Eric is gone. Lost.
Who are you then?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Eric's body is here, but Eric is gone. Lost.
Tell me more.
Shalog stole Eric's soul. Evil Shalog.
Shalog has stolen your soul. Is he a shaman?
No. Shalog beats Eric's body, takes Eric's soul from the neck. Erog is lost.
So Shalog took your soul from the neck?
Yes. True orcs carry their names around necks. True orcs have souls.
Do you mean an amulet?
Amulet. With a soul.
I'm not sure I've got you right. The amulets have names on them, thus their souls?
Yes. Without a name, Erig is no longer Erig. Erig's name is Erig's soul. A body which has Erig's name is Erig's body.
Maelog is looking for you.
Erig's body is hiding. Maelog sees no Erig's empty body. Maelog sees no Erig's shame.
If Erig's body drags his ass to Maelog's cabin, the guy standing here will bring Erig's soul back, promise.
Promise? Good. Erig's body obeys. Erig's body is so empty.
Where can I find Shalog?
Far from Erig's body. Erig fled from Shalog back then. From Aeron Swamp.
Swamp? Shalog is in the swamp?
In forest. Swamp is behind it.
In the south, then?
I'm so lost, partly because of how I'm feeling, exhausted for some reason, and partly because of the spits. That's south of Silver Lake Forest. I guess I'll continue and go south.
What you want? What does this human want here?
I want Erig's soul.
What human want with Erig's soul?
It's none of your business. Just give it to me.
No. Erig's body too weak for name. Deserves no soul.
Is that so? Then I claim Erig's soul because I'm stronger.
Humans are weak. Orcs are strong. When you're strong, you can have Erig's soul. Human fights or human leaves.
Okay.
I'm fighting. Defend yourself.
Human will suffer greatly.
A second. Good. Alright, so yeah, let's get more toughness, I guess. Ah, that worked now.
You strong. I obey.
Smart lad. Give me the amulet.
Erig, his soul is not here. I hid it in a cave. Here's the push in and turn.
A what?
Push in and turn. Opens human chest.
So there's a chest in the cave?
Yes. Human chest with push in and turn.
Where is the cave with the amulet?
In the east, where trees give way to stone.
Why aren't you with your tribe?
I left. Urhag takes away our souls. Urhag is too strong. But I become stronger each day. In many moons, I'll defeat Urhag and free my brothers. Or Karu Gara!
What did Erhag do to you?
Urhag is evil. Evil to the Orcs. He destroying the tribe. The tribe is friendly. Hunts animals. Collects fruits. Days of peace. Urhag wants to turn us into murderers without souls. Just like Urhag.
Why didn't you challenge Morig?
I challenged him back in the day. Every year. But only one orc can duel with the chieftain. When many orcs want to fight, they need to fight each other first. The winner battles with the chieftain. But I saw Urhag's eyes. Murderer's eyes.
So you let Erhag fight?
Yes.
How did Erhag take over?
Urhag and his friends were guests of our tribe. He was calm, talked a lot, did little. Just hunted and grumbled a bit. For many moons, but then he challenged Morig to a duel. Killed him. The first death in a duel for the title of the chieftain. So Urhag became new chieftain. I left my tribe. Morig was stupid, but Urhag is vicious. I don't want to live like Urhag, or Karu Gara, or Karu Gara!
What will happen if Irig defeats Erhag?
Ha! Irig is weak, back then. And now even more. He can't fight against a wolf, nor a goblin, nor Urhag. You wait! In many moons, I'm going to defeat Urhag.
Why should all of you be like Erhag?
Urhag says it has to be like this. Urhag and his friends, too. They say orcs are warriors. Proud warriors. They fight. They kill. But what for? Why should I be a warrior when there's no war? Why should I kill people? That's Urhag's battle, not mine.
Erhag has friends?
5 orcs come with Urhag. Orcs from the north. Warriors. Murderers without souls. Cruel and cunning.
Orku... what?
Orcs are free! Or Karu Gara!
Why by Beliar did you lock the amulet in the chest? Couldn't you just bury it like a decent orc?
First I hang Irig's soul on large fat frog living in cave. Irig is stupid. He deserves stupid frog body. But Irig's name always spells off frog. So I lock Irig's soul in human chest and put it behind fat frog's back. Irig's body weak. He'll never defeat fat frog.
What kind of a fat frog?
Fat frog in cave. Frog's stupid but strong.
If the frog is so dangerous, how come you could play around with it then?
Frog's strong but stupid.
Taking soul amulet from the cave. Eastern silver, it is in a chest behind the huge frog. Have to go that way. Okay, I'm gonna stop here because clearly I'm in no condition, I'm half asleep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a bit short tonight. I don't know what's going on with me. Thank you very much for watching. Back tomorrow, I hope. And yeah, take care, happy gaming, stay safe everybody, bye bye.